the fish poop. They're gonna love you, yummy yellow unmarinated fish.
It feels kind of cold.
It's about 80 degrees,
Alrighty.
just because our sun's still warm. So go right to the far side of the cage, hold on to
And
that side,
I just had all these feelings inside. Like, I was like, there is nothing but bars in between me and this huge shark.
12 of them.
Yeah, then they all started swarming around us, and it was just, it was really scary. It was a scary feeling.
After we were in there for a while, I started to get comfortable.
I
started
did,
to get
actually.
comfortable, and then Joe was outside of the cage swimming around. So I was like, you know, if he's out there without the cage,
I was thinking,
I think we can do that too.
if they're gonna go for one of us, they're gonna go for Joe because he's outside the cage. So, you know, I felt reassured at that point.
There's two glass sides on the right and left of you, and then on the front and back and top and bottom, there's nothing but bars. You can stick your hands out. And I thought I was on the side with the glass, but wasn't. So I went to put my hands
And you-
and my hands went through.
But just as she did this
I just
huge
started
shark
screaming.
came over, so she grabs me and she's screaming.
I'm swallowing water.
It was
I
freaky.
started gagging and thought I was gonna throw up.
Yeah, it's really cool though. The cage is really big, and there's openings between the bars, which you think that the sharks
can
could
fit
actually
through, but-
fit through, but they
yeah.
don't. And it's open at the top. But you can swim to the bottom of the cage, and you can see them. You can stick your arms and legs out. I mean, while you're
Not that
swimming,
you want to.
you don't
but
mean
you
to.
can.
But while you're swimming, your feet do occasionally go outside the cage. And
I mean, there's like 12 big sharks out there.
Huge,
The guys
like
are,
6 to
are
12
on the
feet.
boat are still throwing out the bait while we're in there. So they're throwing them as close as possible to us, and the baits are floating like right in front of our face.
They even, they got inside the cage and they were floating around us.
I was
so
like, yeah.
then it was time to get out of the cage, and the guys were like, okay, go ahead and swim from the cage to the boat. And they didn't think that we would do it. But of course, you
But
dare
of
Misty and I, we're gonna do it. When I was actually in the water, the shark came up by me, then I was like swimming away trying to get to the boat. And he's pulling me up, and you know, it was intense.
So when I decided to get out of the cage, I thought I'd be cool about it because I was feeling a little confident, and I decided I would look underwater and take my time swimming to the boat.
Yeah.
So I get out of the cage, I look under, all I see is 2 sharks coming like this at me. So I start freaking out because they say that if you don't have flippers on, that they'll actually come up and nub on your toes. And so
Yeah.
that thought came to my head, and I just started panicking and swam to the boat, and you guys were pulling me up.